Well, good morning, everybody. Raining here this morning. Rain, 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 rain. It ain't supposed to be raining for Halloween, though. Yep, I know he had. That's what I did that for. He had to go in the hospital. They said you'd just been in there when I woke up and went in. I think you just left. He was in there attacking Allison, bastard. I went and took up for her. Now he's passed out drunk, I guess, up on her panel, just sitting there passed out. Fat fuck. I can't stand him. And now I figured out what happened. Evidently, Sam must have scammed Red Road some way into thinking I did something to her offline or out of YouTube or something. Because he keeps bringing it up. I ain't never done not a thing to Red Road. I ain't never said a bad word to her or about her. Never, ever, ever. She got mad at me for letting Tally on my panel. That's the last I've heard anything from her. So that's got to be Sam trolling her in that troll name that he made of me. Because he keeps telling her, oh, it's your friends doing it. But the friends ain't listening to what he's saying. Hang on, I'm gonna let you come up. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I just got there. I don't know if you had been on the panel. I don't know, but I know you had just left. Hang on a minute. I got an invite. I'm not quite awake yet. I went back to bed. And then he wanted to lie about stealing that dang dog when he did it on a live stream and 5,000 people in the community seen it. And then he's still lying. He's still to this day lying, saying he didn't steal that damn dog. I could not believe his sorriness. And Jose disappeared when I come in. He was up there too. Joanne came in, but she didn't say nothing to me. So I just ignored her. But Allison got up on the panel and let Sam have it. She handed him his big fat ass on the plate. Yeah, it was this morning, Banjo. Yeah. I went and told him he's lying. I told Tracy he's lying. He's lying to you. He's feeding you full of shit, just like he did Red Road. He did that to keep her and Sarah Jane from filing him charges on him. They kept saying they was going to file on him and didn't. And that's the only reason he did that. Pretend like he's the best friend in the world. He's a worthless POS. I've him and Jose both. Both of them. And I've said it all along. Pieces of crap. Oh, thanks, Evan. Yeah. I love you.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Caught me
Look at that
fucking.
sexy ass hell.
Call me tongue lashing.
I'm gonna call you Tongue Kang. And it drives Sam crazy because we call you Kang. It does. That gets a dis- Well, I'm having the. I was gonna go out today, but it's supposed to be raining all day, so I think I'll wait. But I'm making a big old gigantic pair of women's granny panties. You know what they are, don't you? I got them. My daughter was gonna pick them up yesterday, but she wasn't sure what I wanted, so I had to go out and get them. But anyway, I got that ass crack picture of Jose's where his big old fat back was hanging down about to his ass crack. And I'm going to put that on the back, and I'm going to have her make it look like he shit his pants. And then on the front, I'm going to put that face, his Mongolian face, the one when he got beat up on the front of him. Big old gigantic Jose. Mm-mm-mm. She's going to make it for me. She has all that really neat printing equipment.
You notice what I notice about Sammy, and I'm on my phone that if we talk at the same time, it echoes.
That's okay.
Here's what I notice about Sam is he's always innocent of all charges. Everyone else is guilty as charged. In the court of what? In the court of YouTube opinion? Sam said that people drove him to suicide. Well, Sam, who drove you to wanting to commit suicide when you were going to jump off the bridge that you told us about a few days ago? Who did that? Sam has been suicidal his whole life, and now he's trying to blame it on others. Sam is not stressed out from YouTube so much that he had a heart attack. It's because Sam is 700 pounds and never walks anywhere. That's why he's in poor health, not because of YouTube.
Yeah, he was admitting a whole bunch of stuff last night. He only got Social Security because he was mentally ill, psychologically suicidal, and all that shit. Yeah, he was in there. He was in there every once in a while when he thought nobody was really listening to him. He'd spew some stuff out. I didn't wake up till early this morning, so I only caught parts of it. But you had just left when I got there. But yeah,
here's what I don't like about the Tracy situation is Tracy's stream is complete drama, absolute drama. And she says that she don't go to others' channels because they're drama. What's more dramatic than you sniffing pills on YouTube, Tracy? What's more dramatic than you being completely homophobic and your kid doesn't want nothing to do with you? Okay, what's more dramatic than talking shit about people online and saying, well, when I do it, it's kind of like educational. But if people do the exact same thing, it's a hate stream. Come on, dude. Hello, Lynn. How are you? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. My whole thing was finding out who Fakers was. We did. All praise be to Allah. Thank you, Scruffy. And Fakers is a fucking cool person. We chatted. They're cool. Cool by me. So this back and forth, this is what this community lives off of. And right after the day we had the Fakers reveal on Scruffy's, and the next day, Sam and Tally are having a fucking shit talking stream. So I'm at peace with everything on this YouTube. I just don't think Sammy is. I don't think Tracy is. I just think that they're going to be stuck in the same little rut that they're in on YouTube. And I'm totally moving past it. I just saved $250 by hearing Sam talking shit. Because I'm just going to keep the thing I got for Sam now. I got Sam the little BioLite, the whole hookup for Christmas. I'm keeping it. I just saved money. So moving forward, I'm the only one that seems to be doing it. And I'm okay with that. So that's what I'm going to do, Lynn, is just keep that for myself. I'll do a review on it. I've been watching a lot of the BioLite There's BioLite 1 and 2. 2 has the hot water thermos, and it has a coffee press too, which is fucking amazing. It has a grill, and you can grill at night because it has a lamp too. So where you plug the phone in is where the lamp plugs in, and you can cook at night. So I just saved. I'm keeping that thing for myself. It was $239, and I'm keeping it.
Yeah, you got a good price on it too, because that number 2 one on Amazon was no one. I don't know if it was a number 2 one, but it was a bigger one. Was 160, I think, on Amazon.
Yeah, you can go right to the BioLite, and it's $239 out the door, and it has the grill, it has the thermos with the coffee press, and the light, and it all comes in one fucking thing. And I'm keeping it. I got it for Sam for Christmas, and then I'm gonna hear this dude talk shit. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not trying to move forward and have someone talk shit about me. I'm just not. Here's what I did. Here's my mistake. For Desmond, hearing him say the N-word, F-word, and call people that are Jewish like horrible shit, Tracy giggles and laughs about it. At what point are you going to stand up and say, hey, dude, that shit's not cool, man? It's not cool. So Tracy gets all butthurt and starts saying that those are hate streams, and you gotta look for the source where it's coming from. Tracy, how many times have I sniffed Adderall on? Oh, that's you. You fucking smoke pills on YouTube, woman. Come on, man. Like, the reason that people don't want to be around homophobic people, whether it be one of your family members, Tracy, is because it's vile. No one wants to be around that shit.
Well, maybe we could subdivide the community and let the drunks be on one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the stoners on one side.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I can't stand a drunk. My fucking biological father was a complete alcoholic. And I look at alcoholics and I'm just like, you don't even deserve to be on the planet. Like, they're gross, loud, obnoxious, and they tell the same story 85 times. I was over here one time. They walk around, they come back, and they get right in your face this close. Hey, guess what? I was over here one time. And then you go over here, and they're like this. I was over here one time. It's so stupid. Alcohol is the worst drug on the planet, dude. Alcohol is worse than meth and crack combined. It takes a real
You let
loser.
off the drunks are just totally annoying.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Totally annoying. They keep selling the same fucking thing over and over. One time in band camp. You know what Desmond's story is? I used to be a distiller. Yeah, this one time when I was distilling alcohol, guess what I did? I called someone a faggot. And I was distilling alcohol. That's his fucking high school story. He keeps like
Why did he quit that business? Because I didn't get that part of the story somewhere.
He quit because he's a drunk and he couldn't handle the social being part of it. He quit because the money wasn't his. He didn't invest that money. Desmond had investors that invested in him. And we all see online, if someone gives you free money, you just piss it away. It ain't my fucking money. I didn't work for it. Fuck your money.
I've seen how Jose gets things or buys things with money people gives him, then he just tosses it out like, after he buys it. Now, why does he even buy it?
That's what I'm saying.
Because whoever gave him the money wanted him to buy this or this or this. And so he'll go and buy it, and then he'll either take it back or throw it out somewhere along the way.
And Desmond skated off with all the people's equipment, too. That's the funny part.
Well, I guess if he can get away with it, more power to him. You know, if that'd be my luck, shit, they'd hunt me down, drag me out in the gutter, run heavy equipment over top of me. They do something to me, you know. If that was me, I never could do stuff and be ugly. I never could. Because believe me, something always happens if you do. It does, it does, it does. That's why I'm laughing about the karma coming on Sam. He was in there not 30, 40 minutes before he got on her stream saying he's in the hospital, and you know, yet he's got in there with his camera equipment all set up. And
Yeah, Sam thought he was going to be there for like
did
a
you see
week.
that camera that he had set up in that hospital room?
No, uh-uh.
Look up over his shoulder.
Oh, he was Cameron, the hospital people?
I guess there was a camera setting up there, looked like above his shoulder. I don't know, it might have been setting clamped on something, but it was setting up there. But it just looked like a what do you call those motion cameras? Not the older ones, smaller ones though.
He's a weirdo.
Video camera. Yeah, the old style video cameras. I don't know. He's weird. I mean, usually people go in the emergency room, they're in there looking around for hemostats and shit, you know? They're not in there laying up in the bed videoing. Everybody I know goes to the hospital, comes out with a new pair of hemostats. Listen, did you see what Digger says? Sam Hampton. He asked his cellmate, what did you do to be here? And the cellmate said murder. And so he asked Sam, what did you do to be here? And he said, YouTube.
Sam's just going to end up giving himself a heart attack over this shit. And at the end of the day, man, no one cares about this. It's entertainment. Sam needs to quit being so fucking hateful, on top of his pitting edema on his legs and the stress that he puts himself through.
It's because he won't come out of that car. He will not exercise. He will not walk. He will not get out and do anything.
He can't pitch his damn hip.
Oh.
You know, and he yells at me. He's stupid. It's over for Sammy. He's done.
Hell, I'm an old ass woman. I was out here playing kickball and volleyball and football and everything else with these kids the other day. You know, if you don't keep yourself in shape, time you get my age, you'll be somewhere, nursing home. I don't know. You'll be somewhere. You won't be out and free. I guarantee you that. And being in a nursing home, might as well say you're in a prison. It's just as bad, only worse. Maybe a little better food, be about it.
Yeah, that's about it too.
Same.
Yeah, there's gonna be no change with this community, and I'm just gonna, keep moving on with fuck. I'll panel up with anyone. Here's the thing: why I'm winning, and I'm gonna explain to this. If you won't panel up with me because of your hatred, you're losing. Okay? Because I can pull numbers like a motherfucker. I don't need nobody. Okay? But when someone is so filled with hate that they won't panel up with someone, they're losing. I don't care what anybody said to me online. I'll panel up with anyone and have a good conversation. People are so filled with hatred that they just can't stand themselves. Now, Sam had mentioned earlier that if someone comes up on a panel, then all is forgiven. Well, I guess all is forgiven, Sam, about the dogs, because you had me on your panel. You can't be so full of hatred against me and have me on your panel. So that's very telling. So I guess Sam forgives me for the dogs, because after the Fakers fiasco night, I was up on Sam's the very next day. Amazing.
I don't know what his problem is. I think a lot of it is he's just lonely. He's worse than a grouchy old woman. He really is. But I can't stand him. I honestly can't stand him. Him and Jose, neither one. I don't know. It's just, there's something about him. I just can't stand him.
I'm on that train too. And then Vodka Lips also gets to me too. It's like, and the fools that fucking perpetrate and he is the master. I don't want to call the people fools because they're good-hearted, but Dog Lips is a master of lying and manipulating people. It's fucking gross to watch that dude maneuver in life. I just think it's funny that his daughters see it. I think it's funny that his daughters in front of him see what he's got going on. And then Sam's got the super e-bag for fucking little Mister's teeth.
Can I say
Sam,
something?
go ahead.
He said he needed $30 to get his Primatene Mist. I gave it to him. Then he went and got another 20 off of Tracy. So that was 50 that I know of. I don't know how much more he got.
He said several people, and then Good Job Buddy gave money recently. The dude just lives off of donations, and he gets. You can get the Primatene Mist from his insurance, and that's what he's doing.
Listen, that's what anything, as long as it's not a narcotic. Your doctor can, all you gotta do is call the doctor's office, and the doctor can call it in at any pharmacy, a Walmart, a Walgreens, a JBC or whatever that is, CBC. Anyway, any of the pharmacies. All he got to do is just go pick it up.
And that's what he's doing. He's doing that, and then he's using I ain't got none, and it's fucking.
No, but he could give his real breathing medicine, like my Advair. Remember me telling y'all, see, I'd lost my Advair because I've got the same thing. I'd lost mine. Mine been lost for almost 2 weeks. And right before I got ready to leave here, I was going to the doctor in a couple of days. I found it. Thank goodness. But I got some more anyway while I was there. So I got plenty to do me till I could go back. And he don't ask for 90-day supplies. They'll give you 90-day supplies. You pay one copay for 90 days, same copay as you pay for 1 month, okay? So I get 90-day supplies so I can stay gone at least 3 months without having to go back and see the doctor to get my stuff all refilled up.
And if he really cared about breathing, I think he would quit smoking fucking cigarettes through a glass pipe and quit fucking smoking weed. The dude is just, it's the grossest shit to watch. And I like to see him circle the drain. The same thing with Sam, bro. Keep coming on here and keep stressing yourself out, because the only thing it's going to work out bad is for you guys. We're just witnessing it. And to watch someone's downfall, sure we can. Totally fucking normal to do it. We're allowed to watch. You're gonna charge us? You're gonna get us arrested, Sammy, for watching you fall and circle the drain? I'm gonna sit here and watch.
I keep telling him. He keeps telling everybody, trying to convince everybody that I've done this and that and whatever to everybody else, and I ain't done fuck all to none of them, not one of them. And you know what I tell him? Sue me. Take me to court. Sue me. I will wait for the summons. Sue me, bitch.
Yeah. Last night, I was the person that was saying they're going to do some shit to Cecil. I was going on last night to Tracy's thing to say, Sam, I hope you're feeling better. Got the BioLite for you. Tracy made up this thing. Yeah, Sam don't need the stress right now. Later in the night, Allie and Sam fucking fist fight on YouTube's Tracy.
Yep, Sam was up there lying about her, trying to say she sent him, and then saying Jesse had. Didn't Jesse have? He's saying Jesse had Pornhub. I thought she said that she had that other one, Chatterbaits. I could be wrong. Jose had the other one. I told her, I said, best thing to do, just ask Jesse, because I really don't remember, but I thought she said she had Chatterbait, and Jose had Pornhub.
Yeah, and Dog Lips, you talk about fucking people too, dude. You are no better. At least I don't fucking beg every day. And the reason I get out and do shit and the reason I hike is because I never want to end up like you, bro. That is a nightmare scenario. That's hell on earth, bro. And I'm going to do anything I can in my life to not end up like you, Dog Lips. It's gross. You're drunk every day. You don't buy food. You buy canned, nasty food. You don't even cook. You fucking get alcohol, tobacco and cigarettes. That's your life. And now you got a dog. And now you're like, yep, man, I got to get the treats for the dog. So you're already e-bagging with the dog. And we've just seen it all. We've seen it. It's fucking gross, dude. It is so gross to watch.
Well, I only try to specifically ask for things if I really, need something. If I really need
you're
something,
not
I
on
will
here.
ask.
You're not on here drinking every day, and then I need money for this, and then all the signs later when you come on say you're drinking. You're talking with your eyes closed. You turn your video off, and you come back, and it looks like you just did a shot. And then you say, I don't want to drink no more. It's not even in my mind. And then when you get the money, that's what you do, Dog Lips. The gig is up. We're allowed to talk about it.
My
Go
friends
cry somewhere.
I don't have to buy nothing because my friends save me their roaches, and I take it out of the paper and put it into my little one hitter. Because I don't want to smoke behind nobody like that.
Yeah.
So I take they always save me the roaches. So that's where I get my smoke.
And because you're not living outside your means, you're not taking $100, $300 a month. Dog Lips doesn't do anything. He doesn't have any rent. He pays car insurance and a phone bill, and the rest is used for drugs and alcohol.
Taxes, land taxes, property taxes, personal property taxes. Anyway, Sam says I have nothing. Well, why do I have all these fucking taxes that only property owners and people that own shit have to pay? He says I got nothing but my old van and my old camper, which I ain't taking none of it with me anyway. Bottom line, when I die, my kids are going to have it all anyway, or somebody will, because you ain't taking nothing with you. That's for sure. Uh-oh, Evan fell off. Good morning, Billy Bob, and good morning, Lynn. I saw you come in. Hogger. I didn't even. Yeah, okay, hurry back, Evan. I didn't even know Dog Lips had a new dog. That shows you how much I've been paying attention to YouTube lately. I've been watching some other stuff, movies and stuff. But yeah, I saw a dog. I don't even know what kind it is. Evan didn't tell me when he was up here. But I guess Dog Lips has a new dog. And Sam's talking about stealing another dog. He's wanting a female dog to go with his male dog. So he's going to be on the look for another dog to steal. It's still raining here. Is it raining there, Lynn? Yeah, it's supposed to started raining last night, but it didn't start till early. It's not raining hard. It's just like a mild spring rain, It's not a hard rain, but it's been raining for a long period of time. So we're going to get a lot of it, but just not all at once hard, There's no sun out today. It's going to be chilly, cool, cold. Then I'll go over and take care of my little babies. Oh, is he? I don't, Billy Bob, my problem is I don't get notifications for anybody in this community, and I don't know why. And I can't remember if I'm subbed to RB Davy on this name or not. Did you? Oh, well, be careful. They'll have your head on the YouTube chopping block in a quickness. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't been accusing you of being somebody else. That's normally what they do first. They'll go, Billy Bob, Stella's Billy Bob. She's on her panel and she's typing in the chat at the same time. Oh, did you? Uh, he got beat by somebody with a ball bat. Yep. But oh, I'm serious, and they'll run all kind of game on you. You just got to learn how to play dodgeball. Yeah, yeah. If you know how to play dodgeball though, Billy Bob, you'll get there. Just learn how to dodge that YouTube ball when it starts getting kicked toward your head. My head's always on the chopping block. I just got to where I don't care anymore. And there's a lot of people doing stuff behind the scenes, several of them. I'm not calling out names because I don't use that stuff. I use Advair, Banjo. But just be neutral all you want. I don't care who's from where and who does what. I don't care who's neutral. I don't care who's friends. I don't care about none of that. You know, I went over to say hi to Tracy, and then there's that fat ass Sam and Jose up there on her panel. I started not to stay till Sam started. I was going to leave, and when I seen him starting on Allison, I jumped in there and blopped him. I don't care what he says to me, but Allison was always good to him. She always helped him out with money. She always helped him to make sure his dogs were taken care of. Allison helped that fat losing bastard out a lot. So did other people. I'm not saying other people didn't, but Allison was his probably number one supporter there for a long period of time. And then he treated her like shit, lied on her and everything else. There's my Gene. Yeah, he's sitting on Tracy's panel, where he was, unless she shut down. Him and Jose was on there, but he's sitting on there sleeping. So I took a nap again after I woke up and got done beating Sam up, trying to help take up for Allison. You need to quit doing that, Banjo. You're going to end up dying, girl. You need to get to the doctor, get a good physical, get checked from head to foot. See what you got going on with your body. You know, if I hadn't kept up with mine all this time, I'd probably already be dead today. Because, man, I've had 1,000,000 surgeries. I've got 500 things killing me. But I'm still like a little 16-year-old kid. I get here and play ball with the kids. I'm going to keep on being it's active. You got to stay active, y'all. So there's Tracy. Hey, Tracy, you don't have to go. You could stay. You're going to the doctor, Banjo? Yeah, it's better. It's better that you do because, you know, and get an exercise. You got to eat right and exercise. No matter what else you're being hard on your body with, you know, you got to do that. Exercise and eat right are two keys to being healthier when you're old. When you're old like me. I'm an old ass woman. Yeah, but I still got things to do and people to see, Banjo. My life, I'm not ready to give up my life. Did you have a birthday, Banjo? Well, thanks for reminding us, Digger. Happy birthday, Banjo. I missed it if you did, honey. And trick or treat's coming up soon. Buy some snacks and hand out to the little children, if nothing else. Y'all know, and you could, yeah, well, you're getting up there. Uh, yeah, I don't fast, Billy Bob, because I'm diabetic, and that's the reason I don't. But I do cleanse out. I'm taking a liver cleanser now, and it's a natural thing. It's Dr. Bo, Dr.bo. So I'm cleansing. You got to cleanse out your colon. You got to cleanse out your liver. Yeah, fasting is important, but like I said, I can't fast because I'm diabetic, and if I fast, my blood sugar will drop. You know what I'm saying? And then when I do eat something and it levels out, oh God, yeah, you get all like you could tell it in your head. You could feel it. You get all sweaty and shit. Yeah, she's still young compared to me, Lynn. Banjo's a young pup. But fasting is good if you can do it. I wouldn't recommend fasting for diabetics, to be honest. But if you're healthy and you don't have diabetes, then yeah, fasting is good too. Because I had to fast a lot in order to be tested to see if I had diabetes. I had to do that. In other words, no eating, no nothing. Yeah, I eat Raisin Bran and Bran Flakes. And there's that other one that looks like rabbit pellets. It's a bran cereal, and I really love that one. I really do. I forgot what it's called. Um, but yeah, I eat a lot of bran, and I'll eat wheat bread instead of white bread. Uh, Wheat's good for you. Yeah, yeah, it's not great nuts. It's something else. And good morning, Carlos, by the way. Um, no, it's what is that called? To me, it looks like little rabbit pellets, kind of crunched up. But it's some kind of a bran. It's just bran flakes. I don't know, but I got bran flakes. They look like corn flakes, only they're bran flakes. I think they're made of wheat or something else. Oh no, Banjo. They check my lungs. They take my pee because I've got stage 3 renal failure. And then they pull out 2 big vials of blood because they got to check my diabetes, my cholesterol, my whatever, 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 all that other stuff. They check with your blood. They do a full workup on me when they do all that. Uh, Angry Eyes. Good morning. I'll bet you do. You missed it. I saw your I saw your buddy over on Tracy's panel this morning. He left right after I came in though, Jose did. Sam was sleeping up there, I guess, when I left, and yeah. But greens, any kind of greens are good vegetables to eat. Collard greens, any of them, turnip greens, any of the greens are really good for you. And that stuff will also cleanse out your colon and liver and stuff too. You could mix it up in a blender. You take them greens, mix them up in a blender, and put you some fruit juice, pineapple juice, or whatever in there to make that ooky taste out of it, and make you like a slushy. Put you some ice in it, make a slushy out of it. The dandelion greens, um, thistle. I think it's thistle. I can't remember what all you need to put in. It's weeds out of your yard, okay? It's weeds out of your yard. But it makes if you can get any. I don't have the weeds here where I'm at like I do back at my place in Arkansas, but otherwise I could pull some in weeds and make me you know, blend me up a drink or something. Oh, I love spinach. My kidneys has been bad for a few years, so but I take care of them best I can. But it wasn't alcohol that ate my kidneys up. It was all the medications that them doctors kept putting me on for over 20 years. Every time I'd go to the doctor, they'd throw another pill at me. Here, take this. And me, stupid me, I did that for a long time. I don't now. But at first I did because I didn't know any better. Who's this? Wait, Digger, stop. I'm gonna take that out, but I do want you. I do want to find out something though. Who's this Michael? This is. Uh-oh, I can't get it out, you guys. It won't let me move it. Remove it. Ah, shit. Huh. It will not let me take it out. Sorry, you guys. It will not let me take it out. I don't know none of them fucking names. Whoever know. I have no idea who he's saying. I don't know them names. And I didn't think it was, but I can't get Lynn. I tried removing it. I tried blocking it. I tried timing it out. It well, it won't let me. As though it won't let me. I've tried to get it out of there, sweetie, and it won't let me. I don't even know them names that are in there. Yeah, I accidentally tapped it. I was trying to hit them three lines over there to time it out so it would disappear, and then I could have blocked it after that, but it would not let me do nothing. So they evidently took that account down right away. They were set up and ready to do it after they put it in the chat. I don't know. Yeah, I apologize, Hazel. I tried, sweetie. Like I said, I tried when they did something like that to Jesse one time. I had no idea who they were even talking about, but I still try to take it out, and it won't go away, babe. It just won't go away. I'm sorry. Yeah, and I was over giving Sam hell this morning too, and Jose too, about fucking with Jesse. I think that's when he got off the stream up there saying he don't troll, he don't do this and that. I said, bullshit, Jose. I said, you sat over on Jesse's one night for 8 hours. Tracy even remembered it. After that, he got off the panel. And then there's Sam. Sam just as bad. Oh, I don't know. I fell back asleep, Billy Bob. When I quit typing in there, I went back to bed and went to sleep. And I just woke up a little bit ago, used the bathroom, and matter of fact, I ain't took my Advair yet. I was trying to remember what I was supposed to be doing. It's raining. It's one of them days where you just want to sleep all day. I like sleeping. But Sam was in there lying through his ass cheeks at fucking uh, Allison because we were all there. And Sam still says, listen, Billy Bob, Sam still says he didn't steal no dog. Oh, I didn't know that person. I thought it was weird. I knew Digger's name's OG Digger, and it's in all caps. But that's why I thought maybe that might have been that Digger dog. You know who I'm talking about? You still in here, Azel? I don't know, but that Digger dog's got 5,000 of them Digger names. He trolls Digger in them. Joanne didn't say a word to me, and she was in there. She came in, typed a couple sentences before I left, but she didn't say a word to me. She don't want to get me started. Sam in there shit talking Tommy. I like Tommy. Tommy Shepard. But he was in there. He was in there. He didn't have nothing nice to say about anyone that I noticed. And he's only using Tracy for a platform and probably donations. I'm not kidding. That's Tracy will figure it out eventually. You know, me and Tracy, me and her made amends. And but the thing of it is, I don't make amends with very many people. But I've seen Tracy got back when we had our little dispute. She was being used. You know, she was being played, and I figured it all out. And me and Tracy, we made up. So I don't have no problems with Tracy, but she's too soft hearted. She lets them fools play her, and it's pissing me off. And they're doing the same to Red Road too, and that's pissing me off. Putting the blame on other people for what he's doing. Yeah, she does. Yeah, like I said. Hey, Porky. Good to see you, sweet baby. Um, yeah, like I said, me and Tracy, we got our little issue worked out a long time back. A lot of people didn't figure it out yet, but we did. And but it irks my shit though that Sam and Jose are in there playing her like a fool. They mistake people's kindness for weakness. When people help them out, with donations or getting them something they need or whatever, or even just being kind to them, that's because that person's, is trying to be a good person to them, which I'm not even going to try. I don't like either one of them. I think they're both pieces of shit, and that's said. That's enough said right there. And if somebody don't like me because of the way I feel about a couple certain people, then they don't have to like me. I'm not asking everybody in the world to like me, but they didn't want me being friends with Red Road. Okay, that was a big thing there. Okay, but somehow, and I had no idea, but the way Sam was talking, somebody evidently has been trolling Red Road, doing something to Red Road behind the scenes, and Sam's evidently got her convinced it's me. Honey, I don't have time. I got sleep. When you don't see me around, usually I'm either over taking care of babies or I'm taking me a nap. One or the other. I ain't got time for that bullshit. Good morning, Andrew. Dog pound. I'll send you a sandwich, honey. Long as you got them pretty clean white socks on. And I do drop in and listen to your game night, Dog Pound. I don't always participate, but I'm usually there listening while I'm trying to go to sleep at night. Are you on your way to work, Andrew? You see Sam had been in the hospital. He didn't say what was wrong with him though. Probably had a heart attack or a stroke. He only weighs about 700 pounds. But he don't never get out and exercise. There's a lot of big people in our community, but most of them will get out and do things. They'll get out and move. They'll at least get out behind the steering wheel of their car, you know, and walk around. Oh, that's nice of you, Andrew. If you heard the way he was talking to me, you wouldn't be so nice this morning. Oh yeah, he had plenty of shit to sling at me, and I slung it right back. So piss on that old goat. He's worse than an old goat. I bet Sam pisses on his chin and then licks it when he pees. Oh, is she? Oh, thanks, Banjo, for letting me know. Yeah, I had no idea. Oh, yeah, that's the best way to do it. Put it in yourself. I'm good. I'm glad she's getting that done. He got something stuck somewhere, Porky. Yeah, we got a lot of them, you know. Sam's trying to convince everybody that I'm trolling y'all's behind the scenes, and I'll tell you straight up, I ain't. I ain't doing fuck all to no one, not even people I don't like. If I was going to troll somebody, I'd be trolling somebody I didn't like, not somebody I like. So I don't know what his game is or his gig, but he can keep on playing it. It's not affecting me at all, you know. There's a bunch of them, Dog Pound. And a couple of them that people y'all think is all high and mighty, and they're not. They're not. Like Sam been making his little goo-goo videos about me lately, playing his little clips. Hell, I've been saying for the last year I'm fakers. You know, Sam making a big deal out of it. Here, this is the fakers. Here, this is blah 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 blah. You know, fakers don't give a shit. Yeah, that's the way I feel about it too, Dog Pound. I really don't care. There's nothing they can do to me. They can't bother me. They don't get under my skin. You know, nada, nothing, period. Drink my coffee and put my pants on same way everybody else does every day, one leg at a time. My mouth's too big anyway. If I was trolling a bitch, hey, my mouth's too big. I'd be flopping it out there. Ha 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 ha. You know, I couldn't keep it quiet. Y'all know me. I probably got the biggest mouth in our whole community. Hmm. Taking an aspirin because my neck is sore from this raining. But it's a good aspirin. It's got this red sweet coated stuff on the outside of it. No, he don't. But he was at some kind of hospital. It looked like last night, Banjo. I'd like to have a real stalker, Dog Pound. I'd like to have one that's out here watching me out in the woods while I'm taking pop shots at him. Pow, 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 pow. Yes, Forky, I'm a screamer, and I talk dirty during sex too. Yeah, and I mean I'm all that, any of all that, and I'll admit it. You know, I got a potty mouth, but there's a lot of things I don't do. You know, just don't accuse me of things I ain't doing. Accuse me of things I am doing, because I'm sure they can find plenty of them. You know. Yeah, but did you see his video camera he had setting up, Banjo? Like all that was staged. He probably just went to the hospital to make a video to make people feel bad for him so he could get donos. I mean, I even if I needed donos, I wouldn't go to that extreme. But why didn't he take Dog Lips with him so Dog Lips could have got him some medicine? He could have took Dog Lips to the hospital right along with him. I just saw Billy Bob and I recognized Billy Bob from that club. I've been there. It's in Fort Worth. Billy Bob's. They got that mechanical bull. You could ride on it, Billy Bob. I don't know if you ever heard of it or not, but you could ride on the mechanical bull and break all your bones if you want. If you get plenty drunk first, you probably won't break as many bones before you ride it. But I've been there. I used to go there and dance when I lived in the Dallas Fort Worth area. That's the only reason I know what it is and how it is. I go dance and play pool. Dog pound. Hey, I think we all will. Nobody's wished anything bad on Sam. Sam does all that shit to himself, Banjo. Ain't nobody kept Sam from going to a doctor, getting his hip fixed. Sam can't leave YouTube long enough. That's the problem. He won't leave YouTube drama long enough to go get himself doctored. Oh yeah, them fried taters. Oh my God, I had fried taters last night. I'm trying to think. Yes, chicken strips and fried taters. That's what my daughter fixed last night. She brings me dinner out every night. I got the best kid in the world. That's why I don't mind going over helping her with babies and picking up the living room and fixing the kids a snack and playing with the kids for a little bit, and so she can have some minutes of peace to herself. I got the best kids in the world. I got a great family. I got 500 grandkids, fixing to get another grandkid and another great grandkid. I got two more of them on the way. Right, exactly. You know, and I do love Dog Lips, but I don't like to see him killing himself. But do you do what you got to do? I guess. Can I bring balloons, Dog Pound? Sam thinks because I've got that account called Troll Queen that I'm a troll. Okay, and the only reason I made that Troll Queen account was because him and some other stupid idiots kept saying I was a troll. I said, well, okay, here, I'll make you a troll name then. So I didn't go clone none of them like they did me, but I made me a troll name, Troll Queen. That's me. And the bad thing about it is I got more subscribers than he does on that name. And everybody kind of liked it. I probably would have took that name down a long time ago, but a lot of people liked that name, and so I just kept it. But I played. I'm like Dog Pound. I played a lot of music on that channel. I got 5 copy strikes in one day. That's the If I go up live on that channel, that's the ones I play music and stuff on. Because I don't care if I get a copy strike. I don't care if it gets banned. I don't care. Yeah, I don't either, Lynn. I'm not that. I'm not a cold, harsh, hard-blooded person like that. You know. I just ignore them and go the other way till they start mouthing about me. But I'll damn sure mouth back at them in a quickness. Oh, the one in Sling Blade. Okay. Oh, I got you. Well, I didn't know that because I don't think I ever saw Sling Blade, but I think I could watch it. I think it's on Netflix. I'm not sure. But it don't matter. It's like I don't care if people change names and want to come in here in a different name. Hell, I'm used to Azel and his different names all the time. Sometimes it takes me a minute to figure out if it's him or not, but I don't care what name anybody wants to use in here. Everybody's welcome in my chat till you start being stupid. And then you have to go. But no, but I tell you what, I am going to go. My whole rug is wet. I've had my door open all morning with this rain coming down. My rug in front of my door is all wet. I'm going to take it out and hang it out to dry when it quits raining. I don't care though. I leave my door open winter and summer till it starts freezing. But I got to get in here and get me I'm going to get me a root beer, I guess. Oh, and I want to plug up this freaking what that is. Huh. But I got me some SpaghettiOs. My daughter picked them up for me at the store. That's what I'm going to eat for lunch today. I had a bloated sandwich yesterday. Wasn't too bad. Oh, Lordy be, Lordy be. Okay. Yeah, it's raining. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Huh? Who's Summer Wells, Banjo? Yep, Lynn. Yep, Dog Pound. Yeah, but nobody cares about. We don't. I don't even care about that because that's why I got that one channel just to play music on. Yeah, if that river starts getting up, be sure and make a video, Lynn. That's my Ohio River. I grew up on that river. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, they are, Dog Pound. That's the reason I don't want them over here on my other channel, but I don't mind them on. That's why I do the music on Troll Queen because I don't care on that channel if they strike it or not. But I thought it was pretty neat. I played music all day long though, all day on like a 20-hour live stream, and all I got was 5 strikes. 5 out of all day long playing. Dog Pound, I figured out though which ones I could play. There's a way to it. I figured out which songs I could play and not get a strike. If they've got commercials on them, don't play them. If they ain't got commercials on them, or if you borrow them from somebody else that don't have commercials on them, uh, then you can play them. That's what I figured out. Because there had to have been they got an algorithm to find you if you're playing them. So I figured there had to be an algorithm, for what you can play. So I figured out my own little algorithm. It works. I'm making a cigarette, y'all. Yeah, that's awful, Banjo. I don't even upload them. I'll just play them on another device, kind of in the background of one device, and I'll play them on the music from another device. That's how I do it. I don't upload none of that music. I need to get some put on my SD card so I can play it in my speaker box that Evan got me. My Bluetooth speaker. It's got an SD card slot on it where you can actually put, excuse me, your put your music on an SD card and then shove it in there and play it direct from the Bluetooth device without um like a radio, except for you don't have to turn the dial and change the channel. It's pretty neat. Or you can Bluetooth it to your phone or some other device and play music that way. Like when you're traveling, you need something to keep you awake while you're driving down the road. That's mainly when I use mine. I love it. It's been really good. It's been a good one. And I hate trying to roll cigarettes on rainy freaking days. I'm going to have to roll them in my hand roller. This crank one is not going to work, y'all. Every time it rains, it's so humid. I got a half of one rolled, it split the paper. You know, when you roll them tubes, I don't know if anybody else smokes. Well, I was starting this non-smoking deal, and they recalled the medicine that I was taking to help me quit smoking. And so, anyway, I got to get something else. And when I was at the doctor, I forgot to ask about it. So I'm going to have to ask and have him call it in up here. Yeah, that's what I do. I got a playlist on YouTube. I guess I just need to do a like a voice recording of it, put it on the SD card like that. I could do that, I guess. Be all my favorite songs anyway. And they can't do nothing about that. I mean, they left me another. I got a secret stashing place. They leave me roaches out there. I seen one out there a while ago. I need to go get it. Put in my one hitter. No, I love hot dogs, Billy Bob. I do, honey. I ain't kidding. Man, I love hot dogs. I got, everything, all the food at this Sonic right down the road here sucks. Went down there one day and got me a little hot dog, right? That American style or whatever they call it. And I went to take a big bite, and the next thing you know, I had half of that mustard and shit all down the front of my clothes. I'm like, holy fuck. Everything I've ever got up there was horrid, some way or another. Either too much or not enough. I got that toaster sandwich one morning for breakfast, and that the scrambled egg on it looked like a thin piece of burnt cheese, and the cheese looked like even thinner piece of burnt cheese. And that was pretty much it, except for a piece of sausage. There wasn't no way they could shrink the sausage, or they probably would have. They'd have cut it in half if they could have got away with it. Right. Yeah, but if I record it onto an SD card, and then play it through my speaker box outside, when I'm riding, that'll be better. I don't get the Let's Go Brandon thing, Carlos. I'm not even sure what I've been seeing everybody saying it. I see it on the is it a football player, Carlos? I've been watching football with my son-in-law, and we also watch this guy that he builds mostly I think it's all Chryslers. He's having a guy make him a intake manifold, or no, exhaust manifold. Make a brand new one because the one on it's rusted out. And I'm gonna say evidently maybe you can or cannot get them anymore, even from Ford. I don't know, but he's got a guy that makes his stuff. He must have some kind of mold, make a mold or something. Oh, I got you. Okay, from NASCAR, I figured it had to do something with some kind of cars or some kind of football, some kind of sports. I got you. Thank you, Carlos. You know me. I'm a day late and a dollar short on some of this stuff. Well, I've been taking care of babies lately. I'll be honest. I've been changing diapers and pull-ups and feeding them and fixing them snacks and reading to them and dancing with them and singing with them and we're fixing to get another baby, Carlos. Oh Lord. Did old Cray Cray Shorty, she's gonna have a baby too, supposed to in November. Okay, well go Brandon, y'all. Because that's the way I feel about it. They're not doing nothing for the people. They're not doing nothing. I think I'm going to fill out a PPT, one of those PPP loans or whatever it is, for to start a business. And I think I'm going to start me a business. Huh. But do you think he's going to, will he run for president, Dog Pound, in 2024? Oh, my health ain't okay. It's far from being okay, Banjo. But what I'm saying is I still get out, even with, I've got very bad health. My health is horrible. I've got about 5, 6 different things killing me, but I don't let it get me down. I get out and I exercise and I go about my life. I travel. I do, I do things. This is what I'm saying. Just because you got shit wrong with you that's killing you, you can still get out and enjoy life. You don't have to lay around and feel sorry for yourself. I'm not saying you, but, some do. I didn't mean you personally, Banjo, with that comment, by the way. Um, but some people, they just want to lay around and feel sorry for themselves all day. And I just can't do that. I'm not going to. Hey, he can't be no worse than none of the rest of them, Dog Pound. We haven't had a good president in a long time. Long, long time. And to be honest, I thought the one we got now get impeached before long. I didn't even expect him to do a full term, really. I really didn't. Yeah. Evan was up earlier. He said he'll be back. I guess they're still working on finishing up his bathroom, and Andrew is getting some remodeling done on his home. I believe he's getting kitchen and a pool put in. A lot of people are trying to get their stuff done before winter gets here. Getting all this house remodeling done. I'm still doing little odds and ends on my van. I got a couple brackets and a couple screws I got to get put in up on top for my panel. My drill went dead, and so I just came on home. They were fastened down enough to ride, but I got to get them fastened down and sealed better. Only because they were flopping, making noise, and it was annoying to me at times. They didn't flop all the time, only when I hit rough road. Yeah, I think the Carters was pretty decent, Billy Bob. Right, exactly, Banjo. That's what I'm trying to say, sweetie. I don't care how bad your health is. You can get up. I don't care if you can't get outside or can't get down steps to get outside. You can walk from your bathroom, from your bedroom to your kitchen. You can walk back and forth. You can sit on your sofa. I lay in my bed and do exercises in my bed now. I don't got room in this little tiny camper to be doing exercises. Well, you just got to keep trying, Banjo. It's all you can do is try, honey. Yeah, a lot of people are depressed, but I'm trying to get them up out of that Dog Pound. Y'all need to get up every morning, click on you some music that you like, and just get up there and dance around your kitchen while you make a cup of coffee. Because I know most people like to get up and have a cup of coffee in the morning. And that's what I do. You know, I'll get out in the yard. I go to my daughter's because she's got more space over here next door. I go over here and dance. And then babies just love it when I dance for them. They laugh. My son-in-law, he gets a big kick out of me too. Hey, but at least I ain't flopping around laying there like I'm half dead on the sofa going, poor old me. Can you hand me that remote control? I can't get up. Now, when I first got back from the doctor, I had to get my daughter to hand me the baby out of his bed because I couldn't reach over over that rail, you know, and get in there and get him out because my poor arm hurt. It did. They gave me 2 of those vaccines in one arm. I came home with my poor arm felt like it was about ready to fall off. But Banjo, I got my second shingles vaccine and I got a flu shot while I was up there. So they shoved them both in one arm, thank goodness. Yep. Well, alcohol is a depressant. If you're not depressed and you start drinking, I mean, if you are depressed and you're drinking, you will be more depressed. You stepped. That's okay. I'll dance with you, Dog Pound. I do. I love to dance. I know I'm old and decrepit, and I shouldn't even be moving because I'll probably break another hip. I got one already, titanium. Help! I break the other one. I'll have a matching pair. That's the way I look at it, and I keep on dancing. Now I can't be doing the worm and some of them dances where you got to get down on the floor and lay and flop your body around. I don't do those, but you know, I could dance pretty much any dance. I can do them all. I love dancing. You did. Well, see, there you made it. You made an effort, Banjo. Good deal. Yeah, my daughter had to go out yesterday and pick up. The school sends a note home, at the last minute saying, you need to send some Halloween candy to school with the kid, right? Well, my daughter waits to the last minute for everything anyway, so she hadn't bought her Halloween candy to hand out yet. I'll be here handing out Halloween candy with the baby while she's taking all the older kids to trick treat, right? So anyway, so she went out. I don't know what she bought because I didn't go where to look, but I'll go snooping her candy later and get me a couple pieces of it. But she had to get candy for the littler boy in school. I think he's in kindergarten. But I just don't remember us having to bring candy to school when I was going to school. We didn't have to buy Valentine cards. We didn't do none of that, and when my kids were in school, they wanted like 6 rolls of toilet paper, 4 boxes of Kleenex, like 20 number 10 pencils, I don't know how many notebooks, and glue. Oh God, they wanted a shitload of glue. And those kids never used that much all year long. And at the end of the year, they didn't get to bring it back home either. I'm wondering, what's that teacher doing with all extra stuff? She must be taking it home with her. Them teachers are crooked. I don't like school teachers at all, period. I don't. I never have. I never will, probably. Well, it says in the government says that every child in the United States is entitled to a free public education. But every day, every week, you look and there they got their hand out. You need to send this down to the school for your kid. You got to buy their lunches. But that's not the way the law reads. It says that they are entitled to a free public education. Free means you shouldn't have to go in there and buy paper, pencils. You shouldn't have to buy none of that. The school should provide it, but they don't. Damn. Hey, I'll take a chocolate bar. Have you got a Hershey? I like Hershey bars. Oh, Billy Bob, party pooper. Just leave then. Bye, Billy Bob. Thank you for coming in, honey. Oh, he's cooking breakfast. I got you. I see your bacon and eggs up there now. Where's mine? You better save me some in bacon and eggs. I want biscuits with mine, by the way. I'm not big on toast. I'm more of a biscuit eater. Whoop. I got the burpsies. Oh, you're out of taters. Oh, I got you. You know, I could eat taters for every freaking meal. I'm not kidding. I really could. I love taters. And I don't care if they're boiled, baked, fried, twice baked, triple baked. I don't care. I like taters anyway. I'm gonna tell my daughter she's gonna have to get on that and make some more than twice baked taters. I really love them. And the baby's eating a lot of table food now, y'all. I'm not happy to feed him near as much baby food. He's really eating good table food wise. I wipe his little high chair tray off and clean it real good. I don't put him no plate up there because he'll be selling that thing across the room. I just take his food off his plate and put it on his high chair tray and I'll feed him some with a spoon, but he likes to pick it up. He's learning to eat it himself, you know. So he picks some up and eats it himself, and I spoon him some of it into his mouth. Huh. I do. I love taters. I am not kidding, Billy Bob. Taters are actually good for you. Taters is carbohydrates. Carbohydrates burn fat. So if you exercise and eat a lot of taters, it's good for you. You can lose weight that way, actually. Right, exactly. Exactly. And next year, two of these babies are going to go to Head Start, you know, like a pre-kindergarten type thing. It's actually good for them, you know, to get out and be around other kids and all that. But you know, I worked for Head Start for a few years. I drove a bus, and I seen them teachers. There was one teacher in there that was so evil. I'm not kidding. Teachers are fucking mean, man, y'all. This teacher grabbed this one little, he was a little fat, chunky kid, too. She grabbed him by his shirt collar and she'd sling him around and stuff and slam him now hard, slam him down on a damn chair. You know, I turn all that shit in, but nobody don't do nothing because, you know, they're working for the freaking state and I'm just a bus driver. But I seen it. See, they didn't want you to, like when the weather was bad, them teachers down there, they didn't want you to show up with your busload of kids every day. And in the wintertime, I was the only one that showed up with my busload of kids every day, and they hated it. Because otherwise, they could have just, you know, sat around, done nothing all day and went home, not had to watch no kids. Yeah, I've been through hell with school teachers, one end or the other. Right, it does. It does. Yeah, brainwashes them. Yeah, I try to tell everybody to homeschool their children if they can. I believe in homeschooling. Do not send your children to public school to be abused and to be, you know, just to be mistreated. Exactly, dog pound, bingo. Yeah, because I mean, all you got to do is get you a laptop or a tablet for them, and you know, every one of my great grandbabies rather, they every one have a tablet or a phone or something. They're on there every day learning stuff. Yeah, I agree. Yes to homeschooling. You know how much them teachers make? I've seen them cry for years. If they go check their income sometime, 65 to $85,000 a year they make. I'm not kidding you. They make a lot of money. A lot of money they make. No, it don't. And if your kids, if you can't afford high dollar clothes or whatever for your child, and they go to school, the other kids will make fun of them too, you know. But if you're homeschooling them, hell, they could go to school in their pajamas and it wouldn't matter, you know. If you take them on outings, uh, yeah, I was getting to that, Carlos, about the sheltered. But here's the thing. If you'll take your kids out, like to a public park where they could play with other children, um, take them on outings to the zoos and do a lot of outings. And that way they can actually be around other children of their own ages and whatever. You know, take them to a park where all the parents bring their kids and, you know, and let them play. Let them get out and mingle and associate. Yeah, you have to do that too, Carlos. Otherwise, you're correct. They are very too sheltered. Then they get a fear of being out around other people, like a lot of the YouTubers are, Carlos. Right. Yeah, exactly, Billy Bob. Exactly. There we go. You better look again. Do some research now. I have Billy Bob. I'm serious. They make twice that. I think it depends on what state, but a lot of them make twice that. I'm not kidding you at all. I'm not talking go look what the media says they make. I'm telling you to go look at their public records that shows what they actually make a year. You'll see a big difference in what the media puts out there that they make. That's 40K is what the media says they make. Yeah, and they get benefits too. Yeah, just that 40K is just in benefits. Exactly, Carlos. Because I'm telling you, they make a hell of a lot. Yeah, and if you're homeschooling them though, well, you can take them out and show them how to use a saw and build a birdhouse or whatever. You know, you can take them out and teach them how to shoot a gun. You could teach your own kids at home a lot better than they could be taught in a public school. Yeah, Carlos said it though, Billy Bob. That 40K is just in benefits, and it is. Well, Banjo, here's the thing, honey. People that homeschool their kids, they can't sit around drunk and high all day. Okay, they've got to. There you go. That's what there. Perfect. Carlos got it right there. Exactly. And it's even higher in some of the other states. I've researched it. Believe me, I know. But anyway, I do a lot of research for crazy shit, y'all. Just overlook my brain sometimes because it gets overflowed with knowledge. But seriously, Banjo, see, parents won't be able to, oh boy, the kids are going to school now. I can smoke a doobie. So you can't be doing that, you know. You gotta get them up at a certain time of day and get on that schooling, just like you put them on a school bus and send them to school. 8 a.m. Wake them up, have their breakfast already ate, and get ready for learning. I tried to homeschool my kids, and back when my kids were in school, they wouldn't allow me to take them out of school and homeschool them. Somebody needs to, Dog Pound. That would be great. Somebody needs to, because that's horrible, horrible, horrible. Well, my kids personally have been out of school for many, many years, but now I've got grandkids and great grandkids. Grandkids that graduated and great grandkids now are coming up in kindergarten to the um, fourth and fifth grade on my great grands. And y'all remember one important fact. These younger kids are our future. They're who's going to take care of you when you're old and you can't take care of yourself. So remember that. If these kids aren't taught well and aren't taught properly, let's put it that way, education, manners, everything. Um, I mean, some kids have no choice. They have no hope, no future. Because their parents are drug addicted. Those kids are really, they've got no choice but to follow what their parents did and fall right into the gutter with them when they're old enough. And that's what they do. That's why you got kids out there 12 and 13 years old on the side of the road slinging weed, in the projects or wherever. And they do. A lot of places have that. Welcome back, Asel. I love you and Jazzy, by the way. I think so too, Billy Bob. I really do. Oh, no. No refunds, Bubba. You know why? Hey, I took my kids, I drug every one of them in Walmart one day up to the cashier, to the, what do you call that, customer service counter. I told them I want a refund. She's looking around because I ain't got nothing on the counter. She says, on what? And I said, these kids right here. I said, I want a refund on every one of them. She laughed. She thought it was funny. I was all serious. I was trying to get a refund on my kids. I mean, they don't even take part of that state money that they're giving out to all that stuff for schools and kids and stuff, and build a shelter for the kids to stand under out of the rain and the cold while they're waiting for a school bus. They don't even build them those things anymore. I've been thinking about building one, but for the kids out here, but my daughter and my son-in-law, they'll drive them down in the vehicle and sit there with them in the vehicle till the bus gets here, keep them warm and all that. Because they're too little to be walking down, even to the edge of the yard to get on the bus. They're too little to go down there by themselves. Afraid somebody kidnap them. Not that they would. We're out in the middle of BFE here. It ain't like there's mean people out here where we're at, but because there's not. This is pretty nice area. Now I made a better cigarette that time, y'all. That other one sucked. Whoa. I'm not kidding. This tobacco didn't lay there 1 second, and it was so moist from this rain. Well, I do got my door wide open. I just like to have fresh air. I cannot stand to be cooped up in a house with air conditioning running 24/7. Nope. Not if the parents aren't doing it. They're not going to be out around public children, Banjo. If the parents aren't doing it, then they're not going to be around it to begin with anyway. So, yeah, that's why you got to watch yourself. You do. You have to watch yourself. That too, Dog Pound. See, that was my point. I was a single parent for a long time. And, I would have had to did my homeschooling at night, when I was actually home. Yeah, my kids have too, but I got grandkids, great grandkids, and everything in school now. Good deal. Good deal there, Gene. Yeah, this is BF. This is BFE. Bumfucked Egypt. Egypt. That's what we always called it. BFE. I've been saying that since I was a kid, man. I grew up in BFE. Exactly. That's why little kids don't lie, Banjo. Little kids only know what they've heard, what they've been taught, and what they've been told. Seriously. That's why little children don't lie. Yeah. You didn't know what BFE was, Dog Pound? You must be a city boy. Was you raised in the city? Seriously, not being snooty or nothing, but usually city people don't know what BFE is. Country folk know what BFE is. Yeah, when I was a kid, we lived so far out in BFE. Uh, my parents, I'm thinking they had to drive at least 30 to 45 minutes to get to a grocery store or a gas station. So you always had to make sure you had a full tank of gas. I understand him. I don't ever had no problem understanding him. I don't ever have a problem. I never had a problem understanding Rick either. You know, Rick's got his accent, and I still never had any problem understanding anything he said. But if Jesse's around, I did want to say I love you, Jesse, and I try to get this crap out of here, girl. I know you see it too when you're here, but they're doing something that's not allowing it to be removed. Period. It says to refresh it, right? Refresh the page. Something went wrong. Refresh the page. Well, I try to refresh the page, but it won't. It still don't do it. Once they've logged out of that name, it's gone till they come back in another one. Yeah, and I was taking it up for Jesse too last night. Sam and they're running his piss flaps about her and me and who else? I don't remember. He was in there running his mouth about a lot of people. Allison, but Allison got up on the panel. I didn't even see a link. I still don't know how she got up there. I would have got up there with her, but I didn't see no link. Tracy must have dropped it, and by the time I woke up, it was done out of the chat and gone. Because I'd have got up there with her. So Sam starts screaming over the top of her like he always does. So she can't speak. And I've heard Sam tell about 3 lies now so far about what happened with his court. And I guess I'm going to have to go look into that. His last one is he's not on probation. The court threw his charges out. Okay, Dog Pound, thanks for coming in, honey. I'll stop by and see you, but you usually do your gig really late, and I'm usually asleep by then. But according to Sam, I'm out trolling. Oh, did you? Cool. I'll have to try to go look at that. Hey, Billy Bob, do me a favor. Will you drop me a comment or something on any of my old videos? I'll get a notification. That way I can go over and look at your video and and put a like on it and leave you a nice comment and all that jazz. Because I don't think I'm subscribed to you, and I'll subscribe to you also. I don't know why I don't get notifications on people's when they go live. I don't. I get the news. I get every kind of news channel in the world notify me they're going to be live all day. You know, I go back and look. I can't find, don't find nobody live unless I actually go to their channel and actually click on their videos and look and see if it's live or not. Even under the live tab, a lot of them aren't listed in the live tab either. And it's what's pissing me off about YouTube. And I think all y'all got to do now, though, YouTube took off that deal that you have to have 1,000 subs to do live streams. I think you could go live on YouTube, and I'm thinking you got to have 61 subscribers at least. I think it's 61, not 60, but 61. I think it's the maximum cutoff on that, or minimum cutoff. But all of y'all could do live streams now. Ain't no excuse no more. Everybody can do live streams. Yeah, I think she left it up. I'm not sure. I don't really know because I left out of there earlier. It might still be. It's probably still up, Banjo. Probably watch it later. I like to let them re-upload good because otherwise you don't get the private chat in with it, you know. And then a lot of them don't. They take them down right after they do them. I don't take mine down. You can always go watch mine if you get bored in your spare time. I need watch hours anyway, Banjo. So when you get time, go listen to my live streams because I need watch hours. I still got to get like probably over 2,000. You got to have 4,000, you know. But I'll get them eventually. I think I've got all the views and subs I need. I just need watch hours. Yeah, a lot of people do that though. We get happy about looking for subscribers. We forget all about we got to have them watch hours too. You know, so we're out there busting butt, getting subscribers here and there and wherever. And you should be getting the watch hours too, because if you don't, then they're behind when you're caught up on everything else. Yeah, I went back to sleep too. Um, she let him have it though. She didn't take nothing off of him, but he was playing. I kept telling Tracy, he's lying to you, Tracy. And Tracy knows. She's seen some of that shit going on, so she knows he's lying about a lot of that. But Sam's the kind of person. It's like when he did. Remember when he threatened that pregnant woman over on Dustin TV? I know Azel remembers that. Sam still to this day says that was a troll, and that was his face on that freaking panel. I seen it when he was threatening that pregnant woman to kill her and her unborn child. He was sitting there with his face blopping it out of his fat jaws. I'm not kidding you. And then he said, "Oh, that was a troll. That wasn't no freaking troll, Sam. It was you out of your own fucking mouth." As a matter of fact, Dustin still got videos up about Sam doing that shit. Yeah, but I don't get nobody's. I don't know why. Thank you, Banjo. I'm glad you do get them though. Yeah, I'm glad people are getting mine, but I'm not getting nobody else's. And I've unsubscribed and resubscribed till I'm blue in the face. And I'm just not doing it anymore. I give up. I thought, well, Maybe they got me blocked. I don't know. I don't know if it has anything to do with it. But all I know is I do not get notifications on hardly anything. I don't even hardly ever. I get them every one. I don't even get all of them on PDF. I have to go scrolling through there and look for live streams to find when he's live. Because I like to go in his chat and hang out with everybody. And Too Tall Rob, his is the same way. I love Too Tall Rob. You know, I like to go in his chats and panels. And a lot of time I just don't get the notifications. And if I don't actually physically go and search them down one by one to see who's live, I have no idea. None whatsoever. Excuse me, y'all. That's that root beer backfiring. There's the Billy Bob. Cheers. Cheers, kids. Somebody else might have went live. I ain't got many people in here. Yeah, it's old Sam. Old Scammy went live. No, that ain't him. That's somebody else made a video about him, I think. Because he's in jail with a phone. Says live though. I'm not sure. And thank you, Evan, for sharing me out. I appreciate you, honey. Yeah, that'll work. See, that's what I'm saying. Or when you go to bed at night, you know, when you go to sleep, hell, you can let them play. Just turn the volume down if you don't want to hear it. Let them play. I just need to watch time. I just need people to watch them. Give me a thumbs up. Hell, you could drop a comment on the comment box before it starts. Go play one of them long and 5 or 6 hour ones. That'll help a lot. Or even one of them longer. I don't know if I've got any longer ones on this channel or not. I did some 20-hour ones on Lipstick Hick, but I don't know if I've done any really long ones on this one. I've been too busy. That's what I keep trying to tell Sam. Sam, I ain't got time to troll. If I had time to troll a bitch, I'd be trolling your ass. Man, I ain't been to TJ Maxx in forever. It's because our mall closed down on nearly all the stores in it. And TJ Maxx, I think, moved over to one of the strip malls, I believe. That's in Arkansas. We don't got nothing around here. Nothing. There's a local grocery store, okay? And there's a Subway attached to the truck stop where you get gas. And then there's a Subway. A Sonic. That's it. Oh, Dollar General, I forgot. If you go on out a little far, it's a Dollar General. We ain't got nothing around here. I don't get Nikki's at all. None. And I can't find her name when I type it in. It don't come up because there's so many other Nikki names, you know what I'm saying? And so half the time I'm not there either. So I don't even get to watch them or nothing. I think she has me blocked, but I don't even get to go watch them is what I'm saying. So, but it's okay. She takes her stuff down. She really don't care if you watch it or not anyway. I want people to watch mine, whether they want to or not, because I need the watch hours. And man, I've only went to a couple places this week, and I think I've gained another 100 subs. I've only went to a couple channels, where I can drop my link and stuff. There's a lot of people, but I've been getting a lot of new subs. A lot. Yeah, I don't. It's YouTube though, Banjo. It's not Nikki's or mine or nobody else's fault because nobody's getting notifications. That's YouTube and their goopy way they're doing them algorithms. It may be because she takes her videos down. You know what I'm saying, Banjo? I'm trying to figure their algorithm out. I'm thinking it may not put them out there for everybody to get each time because when they remove them, you know what I'm saying, or hide, put them on private, whatever they do to them. That's the only thing I could think of was when they private the videos. And like I never get notifications either on when people put stuff on their community pages. I don't get notifications about none of that. I have to actually go to their channel, scroll over to their community tab, and then so every couple of days I'll go over and look at Evans and Good Job Buddies and go in there and like them and leave them a comment and stuff. But most of the time, if you don't go hunt it down, you ain't gonna get it. That's just how it is. And I don't like to ever miss any of their stuff, because they've got important stuff out there for the community or about the community. And when Digger starts doing his cooking show again, I want to make sure I get my notifications for that because I love going in Digger's channels. OG Digger, by the way, not that troll Digger. And I'm starting to think, remember that one that Evans always talk about, that Jerry Dag? I'm thinking he's that troll Digger, by the way. Because I'll see him around and then he'll leave and then here come that Digger Dog and the other Digger. He's got 4 or 5 Digger troll names, more than that. Randy's therapist, I think, is one of them. I don't know. He's got a crap load of them. They still troll Digger to this day. I thought all that trolling would stop, but they didn't. So them trolls are still around. But that was just my opinion. And I'm entitled to it, whether they like it or not. Blah, blah, blah. I guess everybody's over there watching Sam spew about how sick he is and telling them how I'm trolling them all. And Sam ain't got nobody chatting in there. He'll have 40 something people in his chat, and none of them can chat because he's got everybody blocked. I don't even know why they go in there. He says the same shit over and over. It's like a broken fucking record. And I really don't. I'm just not interested in his BS these days. But I may go back to sleep though, because it's raining. I love to sleep when it's raining. I'm sure I could find me a good murder mystery to watch or a serial killer documentary. I like those. I've been watching Supermax videos too, prison videos with the gangs and all that in there. They're pretty interesting. Yeah, I saw that, Billy Bob. I just went over and turned it on. I'm just gonna leave mine up playing. He won't be on that long. I'm just gonna leave my screen running until he gets done. And I got your comment. I'll go click it in a minute and get over and get sub to you. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Sam's probably one of them keep coming there trolling him. I noticed they had a couple trolls in there. Oh, he's driving around. Yeah, it's clear. Yeah. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, I saw that up there. I was wondering. All righty. Yeah, that makes sense now. That makes sense. Mm. Oh, I did go look at your breakfast. That looked really good, Billy Bob. That looked really good. I noticed you saved me a plate too. Yeah, bacon and eggs. Actually, I like sausage myself. The bacon and eggs look good, and I like grits and biscuits with mine. I think we're over here all alone, Billy Bob. Yep, and I like sausage and eggs and grits and biscuits with a lot of butter, with a lot of butter in it. But yeah, that skillet. I like that cast iron skillet there you got on that your little emoji. It's a cast iron skillet. It's pretty cool. Actually, their bacon almost looks real. The little bacon icon. But your food look. I did go over and look at it. Your food looks really, really good. You can cook me some breakfast anytime. I got a bunch of cast iron. It's out in my van. I haven't been doing any much cooking lately because my daughter usually cooks my dinner. And, for lunch, I usually just make a sandwich or something little. My daughter cooks dinner when I'm here. Now, when I'm out, if I'm out on the road, I have to cook sometimes for myself. Aw, thank you, Billy Bob. Really? Well, I'm sure it was men that robbed my van, but they stole all the cast iron I had before. I had to rebuy all mine. All my cast iron's all new. I haven't even got to use it yet. I use um I use that stainless steel pot to boil water in, and then I cook like spaghetti and stuff. I'll make it. I got that copper. I got copper cookware that I'll cook that stuff in. Then I've got my cast iron for when I'm out cooking on a campfire or on my Coleman stove or something. Not much, Billy Bob. It's going to be raining all day today, all day. It's raining. It's raining right now. I don't know if you can hear it. It's not hard rain, so you might not be able to hear it. And I'm in a camper. You don't. I don't hear the rain in this camper as bad as I did. I could hear rain in my mobile home beating on the roof, but I don't even hear it in this camper or in my van for that matter. That's weird. But yeah, when you're in the van, you can't hear. You can't hear nothing for the rain. But in here, it's just quiet. I put a lot of insulation in this camper though. That's why it stays kind of cool in the summer and warmer in the winter in here. When I remodeled it, I pulled out all that old fiberglass insulation and packed that wall full. Then I padded the wall on the inside of that, so it's kind of double insulated in here. Right. Yep, that's true, Billy Bob. See, and I love spaghetti and pasta stuff like that. So, like I said, I use that copper. Well, thank you, Billy Bob. Yeah, I use that copper cookware, and I've got my favorite stove. I got every way in the world to cook. Okay, I got an oven. I got an oven and a 3 burner stove in this camper, and I've never used. I got a single burner butane stove, and I love cooking on that thing. I'm not kidding. I just love it. That's the second one I've had. I wore the other one out. We got to work with right after about a year or two of using it. So I bought another one. They're under $20. It's the gas that costs money. It's about $4 a tin, but it lasts me a while. I can cook 2 3 days on one can of gas, and then I've got a 2 burner uh, propane Coleman propane stove, and I have not used it yet. And I heat with propane those Mr. Buddy heaters. I heat with that when it gets really really cold. And a friend of mine here not long back got me a one of those Coleman lanterns, and it's actually got an igniter on it. I don't have to stick a match in it and light it and have it blow out in my face and stuff. Yep, there you go. Billy Bob's got it down to a science. Yeah, I refill mine too, Billy Bob. I got a video up of teaching people how to refill them. Yeah, I've got about. I had to start over. Like I said, they stole everything I had. My propane tank, my propane, they stole it all when I was in jail. But I've got 16, 17 I think, now collected up, and they're all filled and ready for winter but one. And my daughter's giving me her old ones because I told her quit throwing them away because I have to take them to the dump. I said quit save them. I said leave them here for me. I said because I'll refill them. Yeah, I do everything I could save money on. That's how I do it. You know, I carry my own food with me. Uh, I've got my cereal, my milk for breakfast, and oatmeal. I've got oatmeal for breakfast. If I want eggs or sausage, I'll have to pick that up at the store because that stuff don't keep very long. But I got every kind of beans in the world. All I got to go get me a ham hock or something to throw in there and season it with. And I can make a. But I've got all the solar, so I can run. I could use my crock pot. I could run my coffee pot, and no, 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 it don't. Um, in a 20-pound tank, there's 15. Listen, there's 15 pounds of gas. 1 pound you can never get out of it, but you can refill 14 1 pound bottles. I got it down to a science. Out of one tank, you can refill 14, which is still saving you money because those little tanks are like $4 a piece if you go to buy them. When you refill them yourself, it brings the refill price. If you change your tank at Walmart for $15, it brings the cost down to about $1 a tank when you refill them yourself. No, not yet. No, no, I've still got some guns, Banjo, but no, um, I had to put my lawyers having to put in another motion. Yeah, I'm just telling you exact, Billy Bob. That's the exact feeling on it because I've been doing it for years, many years now. Because I've lived out. Banjo will tell you, I've lived out. I've lived out. And, I was completely off grid. No electricity. I hauled my water in jugs, stored it in jugs. Okay, that's the other thing. Let me explain that to you, Billy Bob. Your small tanks need to be really cold. Best to put them in the freezer or the refrigerator. The 20-pound bottle, however, you need to set it out in the sun and let the sun warm it up. The big tank needs to be warm. The small tanks need to be cold. And the bigger tank being warm will push that gas. That's what pushes gas into the smaller tank. No, yeah, no, just put them in the freezer. Watch that video, Billy Bob. I got a video up of it. Go watch it. You see what I mean. And make sure and shut the damn gas off because I forgot to shut the valve off when I removed the tank a couple of times. And then the propane will shoot you in the face. Whoa, it's worse than that. What do you, and mace, pepper spray. No, before you fill them. No, when you go, you come with a full 20-pound tank of gas, right? And you're going to fill your little bit. Yeah, watch it because believe me, there's a lot of videos out there, and some of them tell you wrong. I've been doing this for years, for years. I became an expert at it. Believe me, I've even got an extra valve in here somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. But, I buy my those refill valves. I buy them two at a time. In case, but I've never had them go bad. I left one at the store in my bottle one time. Be sure to take them off your bottle too when you go trade your bottle in, because I left mine on there and somebody stole it. I went back to get it and it was gone. Yeah, because I'm telling you, that's the only mistake really that I've ever made, forgetting to close that gas valve off before you remove that little bottle off of it. Yeah, because it was just spew. It always spews a little bit anyway. It's pressure. It's pressure. Why? But it always, when you get down to that last thread, it'll give you one little piece of that propane on there. It always does that too. That's normal. Don't let it scare you. They get when you use them, if you watch, if the tank starts to run out of fuel on the buddy heater, it gets a froth on the outside of it. And I always set like a rag underneath that gas bottle, because if I don't, the where that thing froths up and it melts off, it'll drip off and get on your floor, wet your floor up. All the fitting, that's too high. I get two for $15 on Amazon. Go to Amazon and buy them. Yeah, Walmart always doubles the price. They're price gougers. Yeah, they're gouging. Yeah, they were about almost $7 a piece, and that's I got Amazon at the Prime, so I don't have to pay no shipping on it. Yeah, you can get for 15 bucks, so you can get two of them. But I got videos of them stuff. Go look at some of my campfire cooking, Billy Bob. Hey, I got some, and that's food, and all that food that I was cooking on the campfires come out of the dumpster, fresh, still frozen, out, out, out of the meat department at the Kroger. They throw it in the dumpster. It's wrapped. There's nothing wrong with it, and it's still frozen. Wasn't nothing wrong with it at all. Man, I'd get everything, milk and freaking cheese and yogurts and sausage and fish and you name it. I mean, it was just all kinds of food. There's not anywhere around here really to go dumpster diving at. I may go up there to when I go to that grocery store. I may go check it out and see what they throw in their dumpster. I gotta wait till I get my check. I got my little $20 in EBT to go spend on food, but I got to put gas in. I got to fill my gas tank up when I go out. I cruised in here on fumes the other day, and I didn't. I was tired. I didn't stop at the store. Yeah, you know why? You know why, Billy Bob? Because Kroger thrives on all their food being fresh, and so they throw out vegetable. I mean, I'm not kidding, man. They throw out the best food. You know, at least they don't lock their dumpsters, though, so they allow you to get in and get it out. Some of them places they lock their dumpsters up. They won't let you have it. That's wasteful. Because there's people out there going hungry, really hungry, you know. And if they don't lock them dumpsters, people could eat out of them, like donuts. You ever get the donuts out of Kroger's dumpster? They'll be in a big black trash bag full of freaking donuts. I'm not kidding you. Yeah, donuts. and every kind of donut in the world. Even apple fritters. I mean, it's all of it in there. The chocolate top with the glaze and the squirty oozy stuff in the middle, glaze, you name it, every kind of donut you can imagine. They'll they'll a couple times a week they'll clean them out and throw them away. But you got to go up there like between 10 o'clock and midnight. That's when the stalkers are in there cleaning all that stuff out, throwing it away. It's always late at night. So you get out there late at night or early the next morning before somebody else gets it. You can get some good stuff. Let's go dumpster diving, Billy Bob. I'll go with you. Me and you'll go. I got to make me another pole. I made me like a frog gig pole. It was good for sticking in dumpsters, grabbing in bags, pulling them up so I could look in them without having to actually get into the dumpsters. And I need to make me another one of those. I want to make one with a hook instead of a frog gig type on the end. That looks like a fork. I want to make one with a hook. Like a Captain Hook hand with one of them on the end, so that I can just stick it in that plastic and grab it, and pull whatever over to me and get it out of there. Yeah. Because a lot of time there's broke glass or stuff in there you step on, you cut your feet. Sometimes they're kind of dangerous to step inside of them, but I don't like doing that. I like to hook it and pull it out. I'm a girl. I dumpster dive different than most people do, but I enjoy it, and I don't mind at all cooking the food. I cook so much fish and sausage and eggs one day and bacon. Oh my God, gravy. I did a lot of cooking. I can't find. Oh yeah, and yeah. Well, we'll just if we don't get enough time. Yeah, yeah. Well, let me know. I'll be ready to go. I'm about rested up from my last road trip out, and I don't have to be back there till February, so I can go somewhere else now. I got to get these two pans. Finish getting them sealed. I'm not afraid that they're going to fly off, but since they're bouncing, I'm afraid they're going to break if I don't get them fastened down pretty quick. But I'm just now getting recuperated from that long drive last time. I come back here to rest up. Well, yeah, they do, and the people throw brand new appliances away, man, Joe. The wealthy people, they get a brand new refrigerator, a brand new stove. Hell, they'll send that other brand new out to the garbage dump, to the landfill. To feed bears? Well, you better hide them from Jose. Jose will try to snatch the bear. Yeah, I had to do so much running around when I went up to Hot Springs. I wanted to go downtown and walk around and do some videoing down there, but man, I was beat down. And after the cops pinned me up, uh, you know, and I had a lot of appointments, doctors, and picking up my medicine and running my errands. And by the time I got done with all that running, I was too tired to go walk up and down downtown. I was beat down, y'all. Oh, and sometimes you could get candy out them dumpsters, y'all. I've gotten candy too before. Hey, Billy Bobby, you ever done any magnet fishing? I found a creek about 12 miles from here. I'd like to go. I don't know if my rope is long enough though. That's the thing. And I don't want to drop my magnet off and lose it. And I need a heavier magnet. The one I got's really small. But I wanted to go magnet fish. Like I said, I passed a lot of creeks, but some of them was like dried up on one side of the road, and the other side of the road didn't have much water in it. I thought, well, it probably ain't gonna have nothing in those. Oh Lord. Yeah, I had to go out and use my bathroom. I got my bathroom outside, so I had to take my umbrella out there with me this morning. It's nice though, sitting out in the rain, taking a poop with your umbrella over your head. That's nice. Do you know Billy Bob? Seriously, I was in the parts house one day and I was getting some parts for my van, and I was talking to one of the guys that worked in there. We was talking about magnet fishing, and there was a blonde in there, and she turned around and asked me that same question. She said, "I didn't know fish ate magnets." Ah, I'm not kidding you. It was, you could tell she was a true blonde. I laughed. I thought that was the funniest thing ever. And so she stood there and listened to us while we explained to her what magnet fishing was. I wanted to go look for some good junk magnet fishing because I don't have what do you call it? I don't have a metal detector, Bob. Oh, it was funny. I ain't kidding. You could tell she was blonde too, and I thought, man, that is a true. I'm thinking to myself. I didn't say it to her feelings. I was thinking in my brain, man, she is a true freaking blonde, through and through. I mean, it wasn't that just that she was blonde and had no idea what magnet fishing was, but she had no idea that fish ate magnets. She thought I was using a magnet for fishing bait to catch a fish. I'm not kidding. Weirdo. And I'm thinking too, the other thing I was thinking was, man, you need to step away from the crack pipe. I kind of thought maybe she might have been a crackhead or something. I don't know. You know me. I'm always thinking something goofy. Oh yeah, that's true. Some of them are. Not in my family though. The girls in my family are pretty smart. But I just taught my kids survival their whole growing up. I taught them to fish. I taught them to shoot and hunt. I taught them dump diving. I'm not kidding. I taught my kids everything in the world they needed to survive. I taught them how to cook so they don't have to depend on fast food restaurants for everything to eat. Um, yeah, I did what I could do, and they all cook too. They cook their food at home all the time, or most all the time. On a normal basis, I go out once a month and I get my check, and I'll get me some kind of something out, some kind of sandwich out at one of the restaurants once a month, and that's my outing. That's my fast food eat out, and that's it. The rest of the time, I eat stuff prepared or cooked at home. In case you need help, yeah, and you could always help her in case she needs help too. Even strong women need help sometimes. I'm a strong woman, but there's times when I need help too. And two heads are better than one. I just don't have a two head partner. I got to find somebody I can get along with. I meet guys every day on YouTube, and I meet a lot in public, but it's just I'm not interested, if that makes sense, you know. The only way I'd probably get help is if I go out to a street corner with a walker and a cane, and I might get somebody shove me out in traffic to drag me across the highway. Yeah, I figured you did, Billy Bob. Some guys are really nice like that, but some guys are. They'd shove you out in the traffic where they'd help you cross the street. It's like, and I don't need no man to like open my car door every time I get in and out, because I got to climb up in my van like getting in a diesel rig. I open my door and then I have to grab up the steering wheel and the top of the doorway, pull myself up into it. And I'm kind of heavy. I'm not one of those skinny things. So, when I pull myself up in there, I'm pulling some weight, but it keeps my arms built up too doing that. So I stay pretty strong physically. Cold Man, no, I don't think I've seen that one. I don't have it. I got some movies. I got a TV in my camper room and a DVD player. I don't think I have that movie. I thought all mountains were cold. Yeah, I think my daughter, when she hears me out here on my live stream, she thinks I'm talking to myself. Oh, it's on Tubi? Uh, my daughter may have Tubi. I think she does. I'll have to look for it then. I'll look for it when I go over there. I know she's got Hulu. Is it on Hulu? I watch Trolls every day with the kids. They love to watch that cartoon called The Trolls. And I tell them, Nanny's a troll, according to Sam. And they get all excited when I tell them that I'm a troll. Well, yeah, that's what I was trying to tell them earlier, Billy Bob. You've got to, I don't care, man or woman, you got to stay physically active. Otherwise, your body will blow up and swell up basically like Sam, you know. Hey, Allie, honey, I took up for you as much as I could last night against that blob. I thought he was horrible. Oh, I can get Tubi on my phone. Okay, I'll check it and see, Billy Bob. Thank you. Because Sam was playing out and out lying, Allie. And that's what I kept telling Tracy. He's lying. He is lying. He stole that dog on a video, on a live stream that he made himself, and then lied and said he didn't steal no dog. Well, honey, you know I love you, and I could, I wanted, I wanted to come up on the stream with you, but I couldn't find a link. I don't know how you found the link to get up there, but I couldn't find the ladder. So I was going to come. Yeah, he is. So is Jose. They both are. Jose left right after I came in. He knew I'd bust him down. I didn't even hear him tell Tracy bye. He just dropped off and left. Yeah, I eat peanut butter sandwiches often, Billy Bob, but I like a little strawberry jam on mine. Oh, Jose was there when I got there, Allison. And him and Sam started on me. Do you know what he done to me, Allie? Listen what Sam and them have done. They have somehow went to Red Road and convinced Red Road that I'm trolling her or I'm doing something. I like Red Road. I ain't never said nothing about her bad in any way, shape, or form. I've never trolled Red Road. I've never done anything to Red Road. But Sam's got her convinced I did or I do, whatever. I don't know what he's talking about. That's why I told him, I said, what you sue me? Take me to court and motherfucker sue me. If you think I'm doing something, sue my ass. Take me to court. You'll find out it's not me. But Sam and Jose clone me, Allison. They got 3 clones of me now. Yes, they got one identical clone of my Stella's Van Travels name, and that's Sam. And I think he's using that name to troll Red Rodian and he convince her that it's me trolling her. It's not me. Believe me, it's not me. I wouldn't even care if it's most people to even mention. But I like Red Road. I've always liked Road. Oh yeah, she's got me blocked. Yeah, I tried to call her. I tried to text her. I tried to call her and text her the other day and tell her she lost her license plate. And that's how they're getting her information, because she's lost her license plate on her live stream. But I couldn't get a hold of her to tell her that. So, yeah. And then, did you know that somebody somehow found out where Tommy worked, called his job on his day off and called him in sick, but they didn't know it was his day off. Hell no. I don't even troll Sam and Jose, Billy Bob. And I don't like them at all. Either one. Neither one of them. I don't troll. I tell them what a piece of shit they are out of my mouth, right? Like I do right now. See, that's what Sam says he does, but he don't. Allie, it's like when Sam went up on the panel over on Dustin TV's live stream and threatened that pregnant woman to kill her and her unborn child. And he turned around and said, a troll did it. It wasn't him. And he was on the panel, saying it out of his own mouth. Well, she's going to have to, it's not going to happen until she figures out that Sam's working her like a new puzzle. And then she'll figure it out, but that's okay. Just, I'm not going to bother her, and make her even madder at me by trying to tell her. Let her figure it out on her own. That's the only way she's ever going to believe it anyway. No, Billy Bob, you know me better than that. Allie knows me better than that. And plus, I've been busy. Hell, I've been on a road trip, coming back here trying to get rested up from that and taking care of babies. And I love taking care of my babies. I do. I love that. Yeah, because he is a troll. He trolls. But they got one of my real name, Allie, Stella Prize. They cloned that. They cloned my real name. They cloned, I don't know how many names they cloned. I've seen 3. One of them was Stella something. There was another word on the other side of it. I don't remember what it was. It was a troll. It wasn't me. And then they identically cloned my Stella's Van Travels. I kept changing my picture, and he kept copying the new picture, changing it again. So I just let it go. I don't even care. Yeah. And like what Jose was doing to Jesse. Jose's another troll, big time troll, believe it or not. He trolled Jesse, just bugging her for 8 hours straight. And I've seen him calling Cause and Corn and them and agitating them on the phone for hours upon hours. I've watched Jose troll. I know he trolls, and I know Sam does too, and then lies about it. I've seen Sam doing it. Like I said, you could go over to Dustin TV's channel right now. He's still got the videos up about Sam and what he was doing to that pregnant girl, threatening. Yeah, and I'm not angry, and I'm not lonely, and I'm not none of that. Hell, I probably got, just as good a comfortable life as everybody else. I just choose to live in my camper, in my van. I don't have to be living in sticks and bricks to be happy. That's why I turned my place over to family and I hauled ass. Let them live in it. I still pay the taxes and stuff, but that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he's got this deal about Jesse, and there. Hang on, somebody else. He was. I'll tell you who else he probably is trolling now, Allie. Stony Crow, because Sam had a crush on Stony. He had made a bunch of videos about her. Go look on his channel. They're still up. And so I bet you money if I don't know if Stoney's being trolled yet or not, but if she is, it's Sam. I guarantee it. Yeah, he's always talking crap. Yes, that's Allison, Billy Bob. Yeah, and everybody likes Allison. I love Allie. She's good people. She tried her best to help Sam. She done everything in the world. She was one of them that supported Sam the most, I think. She helped him with his dog. She helped him with food and gas and she's helped him a lot. Let's put it that way, Billy Bob. I don't know how much, but I do know that she helped him with a lot, especially with his dogs. When he had all the three of them dogs that he stole, she was the one helping him. And then he rolled it around and turned it around trying to make her look like she's a, no good dog herself. And she's not. She's one of the best people in this community. Yep. Kiss, hugs, Allie. She knows I love her. She knows. He's just, yeah, he's too much sometimes. And the only reason he does what he does because me and Tracy made up with our deal we had. Remember, we had a deal a while back. Well, we made up about that. But they're using Tracy for a platform. They could go live on their own channels and do their own shit, but they won't do it. They want to use somebody else's platform to get up there and spew their hatred out with. Why don't they do it from their own damn channels? I don't get it. And then get up there and talking over Allie. He wouldn't even let her talk, Billy Bob. He kept screaming over the top of her because he's such a control freak. He wants to be in control. No, he's a control freak. He wants to be in control. It's not that he's miserable. I don't think he's half as miserable as he lets on. He's a control freak. Yeah, Tracy's nice. But like I said, me and Tracy worked out our issues, and me and Tally did too. And Tally actually took up for me the other day, which I was very surprised, but he did because I don't remember now. Somebody was smack talking me. But that's all it is he wants to be in control. And if he can't control you, he'll talk over you. He'll scream actually or sing with his horrid voice over the top of you. But yeah, I've been trying to, the people that I actually like and I think are fun people or funny people, Tally's funny. He really is. He's funny. And I love Charles Tell-All. He is funny as he can be. A lot of people may not like him, but I think he's hilarious. He thinks my van is creepy. I made a video for him. He said my video was creepy too. I love Charles, though. He's fun. He's fun to deal with, fun to be around. Because that's all I come in here for. I just want to laugh and have fun. And he's funny. When he quits trying to, he'll try to troll you in a minute. Now, don't get me wrong. But when he ain't trying to troll, Tally could be funny. I still laugh about Tally trying to build that campfire with that wet wood. He gonna be bad as Jose trying to put that wet wood in that little stove Tracy bought him. Yep. And I like Tyke. Tyke's hilarious too. Like I said, they've got good personalities if they just put them to good use. Yes. Yeah, oh yeah, good job, buddy. And Evan Slab City, they both make excellent video. They both have a really good channel. Yep, I love them all. Yep, that's the best. That's the best ones for real. Evan is always taking us out and showing us sights, and you know, he visits other countries, and he brings back gifts for people. And that's the other thing. Evan's good heartedness. He goes out, and buys gifts to give out to people, and and then they want to turn it around on him like he's using it in some kind of a malicious way, and he's not. And they're going to have to get over that. Oh, I don't block anyone, Billy Bob, unless they're in here, doing something really bad to people. No, they can come in here. I don't care. Hell, they can come in here, shit talk me. I don't even care. They don't even got to be nice to me. I let them come in here anyway. No, I want new people. That's my thing. I've been bringing new people into this community forever. He would. He would. He says it's because of his religion why he helps people, but I think he's just a good person. Deep down inside, Evan is just a good person. Period. That's it. I'm not gonna. I'll tell you who I did block, Billy Bob, only because it pissed her off, was Yakety Ann, because she always comes around, shit talking me and stuff, which is fine. But I found out she hates being blocked, so I blocked her. I did. I blocked her. She's the only one I've got blocked. And I blocked her in all my names too. But she's got a program that allows herself to be unblocked because I can still see her typing. And I blocked her from her page. So I know she's blocked. She's got the hard block. Yep, but not over here. I was going to say, I never blocked you, Billy Bob. But I don't think it, and I don't have mods. That's the reason I did away with the mods. Because the mods, I love my mods. I love my people that were mods. By the way, a lot of them, I really like them, but they like to time people out and mess with them. A lot of people don't have time for all that. Some of them have barely a few minutes of time just to jump in and say something anyway. So I do my own modding now. Yeah, that's Billy. Yep, that's true. Oh, she's not nice. There's Hogger. That's another one I like, Hogger. He's funnier than fuck too. You caught Arnold Benedict's granddaughter. Yeah. I laugh at her. She is funny sometimes when she's not nitpicking. You know, she calls me the other old woman, which is funny. To me, it's funny. I laugh about it because I know, hell, I'm an old ass woman. You know, take that to the bank and deposit it. But yeah, she just wants to pick and pick and pick, stupid stuff. Her comedy ain't that good. Um, she's okay at video making, but most of them are lame. Other than that, I don't really got nothing bad to say about her. I just blocked her. I don't, and I just Iggy her. If I do see her typing, I just Iggy her. She hates to be Iggyed, but I have a really big, good Iggy, and I love Hogger. Hogger knows that. I know Hogger gets mad at me every once in a while when I have to bust out the truth on people, but I got my reasons. When I do things, Hogger, I have my reasons for doing it, honey. Because I don't do stuff very often, but I like Hogger, always have. And Willy Wonka, I like Willy Wonka too. No, she only acts that old, Billy Bob. I think she's 69. Yeah, I thought so, Hogger. I didn't think I had any problem with you, baby. I was just letting you know. Anything I do and say though about them people, I state the facts. I mean, I bring the facts. I don't bullshit around with that. But everybody, I don't have to bring no facts on Sam and Jose. Hell, they put their own facts out there. We just run with it. There's Benny. Damn, Benny, you got it made. Benny got them hot PTs and nurses coming in, taking care of him. Well, come back when they get done. If I'm still up, Benny, I don't know if I will be or not. It's already 12:30. I'll probably about another 30 minutes. It's quit raining for a second here. I'll probably go over and visit the babies for a little while. I thought my daughter said she wanted to go down to the store today. It's quit raining now, so it's probably going to get time for her to go to the store. Well, I think Evan's still live if y'all want to go over there. Steve, I really don't know, honey. He didn't say exactly when he was going to start doing it. I guess you just have to look for the notifications like the rest of us because we really don't know. I don't know if he was going to start it anytime soon or wait till after the first of the year and start it. November. Allie, that could be correct. I truthfully, Steve, I don't know. I'd tell you if I knew, honey, but I really don't know. Yeah, because if y'all find out, let me know. Drop me a note on a video or something if you ain't got no way to contact me. Yeah, let me know because I do. I love Digger's videos and his cooking videos, his morning coffee shows or whatever. And I love eating ice cream. I'll stockpile ice cream just to have ice cream with Digger. Uh, I'm gonna roll a cigarette though and have another cigarette, and then I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and talk to y'all while I smoke it, and then I'm gonna get off here and go take care of babies. So if I'm accused of trolling y'all, tell them they be wrong. I'm taking care of babies. I'll be over because I think my daughter wanted to go to the store, and I'm gonna go over and watch the babies till she gets back because she'll want to be back before they get out of school. Get the other two off the school bus. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go do that. What kind of dog did Dog Lips get, y'all? He never even told me he got a dog. Can't believe he didn't tell me. I had no idea. I would have I would have took him a dog when I go that way, but he's got one now, so now I don't have to find him one. Oh well, because he needs a companion, but they do use it for e-begging purposes. But I think all old people need a companion. He didn't really need another big old dog, though. Thank you, Billy Bob. I laugh a lot. I really do. No, she don't. Allie don't tell nobody's personal stuff. That's why I knew I didn't believe a word of Sam. I didn't even know nothing about that. But I didn't believe it because I know Allie, and she don't lie. I know Sam, he does lie. That was enough for me right there. But Banjo, you are a lot better than you was a while back. You were having some kind of an episode, remember? Look, y'all. Look. Ain't cute? Look, right in my front door. Look. That's Papa Rooster. I got a bunch of them out here. He always comes to see me, though. That one does. Usually I got a bunch of dogs out here. Ain't he cute? He comes out and talks to me every day. I throw him little bits and pieces of cereal or crumbs off my bread or something. I throw him in the bees. I got my pet bees in here now again. Here come my pet bee. Go on, bee. Everybody smacks at bees. It kills bees. Mine come in and out here. This is a honeybee too. He comes in and out all day long, and I don't never touch him. I go, "What are you doing in here?" And he'll fly back out the door. Yep. I bet you like chicken too, don't you, Billy Bob? Fried chicken, chicken and dumplings, chicken and noodle soup. Oh no, I had two of them, Billy Bob, that attacked me at my place in Arkansas. One of them was one of those little tiny, one of those little bitty, short, little tiny roosters. They don't get very big. Banny rooster. He used to, and I had a Rhode Island red. That man, that sucker, he flogged up and tried to get me in the face. I don't know how many times. I was always having to take and drop kick him, or I could take a stick and whack him. No, I ain't kidding. He'd fly up with his feet and try to flog me right in the face. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, I think Banjo, I do. I think you're doing a lot better now than you were. Because there for a while, Banjo was she was on a spree there for a little while. But you're doing a lot. You're doing better. That's a good thing. You're doing better, girl. And like I told you before, I've always liked you. But I can tell when you're on a binger. Oh, I'm gonna take a little. I gotta go out there and get that other thing too. Yeah, I did with my feet. I had to. Oh no, I was out there running. Listen, it just rained, Billy Bob. My chicken coop was wet. Okay, and I was out there, went out to get the eggs, and here come that rooster after me. And I went to draw my foot up to kick at him to get him off of me from flogging me. And I'll be darned if I didn't fall out of my shoe. My shoe flung about 10 feet away. Had to walk through the sticker briars to get my shoe back on. Oh, it was a mess. It was a mess, Billy Bob. No, that rooster was plain mean. Plain mean. And that little Banny one I used to have, he was mean too. But he didn't try to flog me in my face like that Rhode Island Red did. He was real bad. You'd have laughed. Be out there running around that one shoe on, one shoe off, trying to tiptoe around through the sticker briars just to go over and get my shoe back on. The rooster wouldn't let me get near my shoe. He was keeping me away from it, so I had to be barefooted. Now he knew what he was doing. That was a smart rooster. He lost the fight. I had one of those. I'm trying. It's a mixture. Americana. Okay, I had Americana rooster, and they got in a fight. That Americana lost his eye, okay? But he won the fight and became cock of the yard, the head cock in the yard. He had all the ladies after that, but he lost his eye. He lost his eye doing it. I'm telling you that red one, he got him. I should have clipped his damn them spurs. I should have cut his spurs off of him. Is what I should have did. Because I could took and picked him up and hog tied him in my arm. Took my little hacksaw and sawed him off. I should have. But he put that Americana's eye, one of his eyes out. But it didn't matter. The ladies still liked him. He's a good looking rooster too. Oh, that shooting just pissed him off. Yeah, shooing him just made him madder. I'd shoot him. I shoot him. I could not walk in there though without sticking my hand. I could not walk in my chicken pen to get my eggs out of the hen house without my stick. Period. Because he was so mean. Whew. It finally quit raining, you guys. It's the drizzling has stopped. And by the way, Sam, who thinks I troll everybody, when I go over to watch them kids, I don't even take my phone with me because I took it over there one day because I was expecting a call, and I'll be damned if I didn't drop it on the steps, some concrete steps. And Allie, listen, no, I cracked my screen, and I called in 2 states, all the phone repair places, and they all want the same price to put my new glass back in my phone. $325 plus tax. And that's the going price, and that's what they're all charging. Same exact price, in fact. Oh, it's okay, Billy Bob. Hey, them little guys are fun. I like little guys. Yes, but the phone was like 1,600 when I first got it, and I just got it paid off too. Just paid that bitch off. That made me so mad. But I'm going to use it. I'm just going to use it till the screen cracks all the way out of it, and then maybe get a new phone later on. You can you can go get a new phone for what's going to cost to fix that one, or this one rather. I've got another phone, but it don't have a lot of memory in it, so I'm not going to be able to live stream from it. The memory is like only 32 gigabyte or something. So it's real low. This one's a 500, and with the 500 SD card in it, I'm running 1 terabyte. So I've checked around. That's what I'm saying. I checked in a couple states close around. You know what I'm saying? And they all charge the swap of the phones are half the price. Yeah, they're always trying to sell me a new phone. But I've noticed since this one got cracked, the screen when the phone gets hot, the screen's starting to bow up. It's bowing up. I've got a case on this phone. Yeah, but they don't have enough power for me to live stream, Billy Bob. You got to have power. You got to have the power, and you got to have the space, to run live streams. If you don't, you're not going to do very good at it. Yeah, that's what I look for here on the swap shop too, the local one. Yeah, but then I'd have to send my phone away, and then I wouldn't have no phone. If I have to send it off, I'll have to do without a phone. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've got more than that on this hotspot on here, but I have to run my laptop off it sometimes. because I have to go in my laptop sometimes to straighten out my YouTube. That's ridiculous. But if you ain't got a laptop, you can't fix things. Anyway, so it's 2-1, half a dozen of another, Allie. But you know me, I'll figure it out, or I'll just get a new phone. But I'm going to wear this and out. It's like shoes. I finally threw them shoes away, Allie. I was wearing a pair of shoes that had 2 big old holes, gigantic holes in the bottom of one of them. I mean, nearly the whole bottom was out of it. And I wore them and I wore them and I wore them. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Billy Bob. Yeah, my ears are always open for suggestions. Definitely. But I finally had to getting my junk and drag out another pair of shoes and put them on. I'm not kidding. The whole bottom was wore out of one of them, and I'm still wearing it. You know, bottom of my foot scraping the ground when I walk. I didn't care. You know, I ain't out to impress nobody, and you couldn't see it anyways on the bottom. So nobody noticed I didn't have a bottom in my shoe. And to be honest, if I would have put one of those set of my insoles in there, I could have kept on wearing them for another year. But I had another pair just like them, a different color, so I just got them out and started wearing them. They're the ortho shoes, ortho ears, or whatever they're called. But it's getting winter time. I'll be pulling my boots out here before long, wearing my boots. I got them out already. I just haven't needed them yet. I dug them out for just in case. I meant to go past and get some stuff out of my she shed when I was back in Arkansas, and I forgot to do that. I had so many other things to do, I just couldn't keep up. Yeah, but I've only got a couple pair with me, Allie. That's what I'm saying. I needed to go get in my shed, which I didn't get to do because I didn't get time, and then I forgot before I left. Are you leaving, Billy Bob? Yeah, I'm fixing to get off here anyway, just about another 5 minutes or so. Banjo, you're funny. Look, thank you for coming in, Billy Bob. Holler at me. I think you might know my email. Holler at me when you get a minute. But anyway, yeah, that was funny. That was funny, Banjo. Hey, I don't wear makeup. Sometimes I get up, don't even comb my hair. I don't care. I go store all the time. Most time I just throw it up the ponytail and go on. I don't put makeup on. I don't even put my teeth in. Excuse me again, boy. That I'm drinking a root beer this morning, and it's got me the burpsies. I think it's because I ate one of those Tums yesterday. I ate it for a piece of candy because I wanted a piece of candy and I didn't have any, so I ate a Tums for a piece of candy. And bye bye, sweetie. You have a good evening, a good day, Billy Bob. It was very enjoyable having you in, by the way. See, it's nicer when there ain't when we have a small chat. Everybody can talk a little better, you know, and I hate going in those streams that have 500 people to 1,000 people zooming the chat by and you can't even read it. Yeah, go. That's okay. I'm getting ready to shut down anyway, Allie. Yeah, go over. He's traveling. I've been watching him. I was on here when he went live. I didn't know he was going live, or I'd have shut down at the beginning. But I went over and looked. Yeah, he's traveling. He's doing some sightseeing and stuff. So yeah, go check Evan out, you guys. Have all of y'all got his link to his channel? Billy Bob, go over check out Evans if you haven't already. Anyway, I'll go ahead and let you guys go so y'all can get over there and see what Evan's doing. Let me see here. Yeah, I think he's still going. Anyway, I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all have a good day, everybody.